Welcome back, guys, to another YouTube video, another amazing video for the channel.
We're gonna be doing a mukbang and we're gonna be answering questions. They picked up food for us. Then is this your fork or mine? What you get? So this is mine. Torta de qué? Camarón? Ooh, that looks so good.
Didn't even know they were fresh.
We got this from his cousin's food truck. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna be answering questions while we grub.
Devour.
Yes.
I want to see the cross section.
Wait, where's my fork?
Look at that, mate.
That looks so good. I have tajadas. They're really my favorite.
Good?
So good. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This looks like heaven.
That looks amazing. You tried? What about the questions?
First question. Ew, I better look ugly, guys. Please don't mind me. I didn't get ready.
She's beautiful.
They're deep questions, uncomfortable questions. So, what are your thoughts about girl best friends and boy best friends?
I mean, they're fine as long as you're not in a relationship.
What?
I think it depends on the relationship, the opinion of your partner. I don't think that we should have.
So then what's Ja'Cory? They're good, huh?
I feel like it has to be like they were already your friends before and they've been good friends. Like they've never tried to like actually get at you, you know?
I agree. For example, us, as long as I know her and I don't have like a skimpy feeling about her, you know, I don't have a girl best friend, huh? Would you ever?
I don't even know the girl.
Stop. You're making it seem like I am keep you held captive.
No, I just don't talk to people. Like I don't even have guy friends.
Cap.
Like a lot of guy friends.
He's lying
you know?
out his booty hole, guys. Okay, point is, I hate you. I was about to be like, babe, no way you just did that. I can't imagine you having a girl best friend though.
Yeah.
Maybe like a friend that's a girl, okay, but like a girl best friend,
But it also depends on like how often
they hang out and yeah.
Because if you're hanging out with your girl best friend more than your girlfriend, or
Yeah,
vice versa,
then that's weird.
yeah, that's weird.
Question number 2. What inspires you the most?
Messy.
You're lying. Actually?
For a long time he did. Just because he was so humble. He's so humble compared to all the soccer players, thinking that he's the best in soccer, to not say, oh, I'm the best.
No, you're the best, but I'll say you're the best. What inspires me the most is my older brother.
Yeah. He's really an inspiration.
Keeps me motivated.
Keeps her on her 10 toes.
I feel like he's always inspired me to do my best and keep going and always keep learning. You know what I mean? Next question. Can people change?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think people can change, but I don't think you can change them. I think they can change if they are willing to change, if they want to change. It's a horrible mindset to have.
Right. She's correct.
You agree?
I agree. I'm a walking testimony.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What are you trying to say right now?
You still have some more? You got what's most important. Tajadas and shrimp.
What do you hope to grow out of? Laziness. Like
Laziness for real.
be better, you know?
I feel like I procrastinate too many things. Even on like little things, say, oh, I'm about to go do this. And then I never do until the last minute. It turns out bad because you needed that extra time.
How do you feel when you aren't beside your partner? I feel empty. I feel alone.
I feel bored.
I feel depressed. I feel like dying. I feel
lazy.
What? Why do you feel lazy? What do you feel when you're not with me?
Boredom. Because I feel like there's nothing to do.
What about when you're with your friends?
Yeah, but I'm not always with my friends. You got to think about it like, where am I most of the time? Which is at home. It's like you, like whenever you go out with your friends once every 2 months, like you're over there cracking it up. Over there laughing, having a good time. Once they leave, you're like...
Back to being bored?
Yeah.
I feel like a part of me is missing. I just feel, I feel incomplete.
Everything that we do while we're together, like we enjoy it 10 times more.
I agree.
If I was eating this at home, I'd be eating good, but like it wouldn't be the same.
I just feel like whenever I'm not with you, I feel like I'm wasting time. Like wasting moments, you know? I'm like, dang, like I'm never gonna get this hour back. I'm never gonna get this day back, and it's not gonna be with you.
I also feel like it feels so long to get to when I see you, and then when we're together, time goes by so fast.
Yeah, for
like
real.
it's already time for me to go home. was the time together was so good that we didn't even realize, how much time has passed.
Good. I'm kind of sad. I'm almost reaching the bottom.
That's why I stopped eating. 'Cause I was like, I'm about to finish it.
Because you eat really fast. Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
Having my car.
3 to 5 years? We're going to be what, 23, 25? I see myself married already.
Think bigger, go home.
Not having kids. I don't want kids until I'm like 30. Or like at least late 20s. Not engaged, but married. I don't know about you. You probably don't see yourself married at 25. But I do.
I don't know. I could be married.
If I'm going to be married at 25, you have to be married at 25 too.
No shit.
Who are
So
you
like
going to...
Like if you get married, you're marrying me.
Of
So
course.
It's like...
So you have to be married.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you mean you maybe see yourself?
No, because I'm saying like these are visions into the future,
Yeah, so you don't see yourself married at 25.
I'm not sure what age we can get married. Like it could happen at 25. It could happen before 25.
Well, as long as we're married by 25.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get married right now.
Today?
Tomorrow.
Today?
Yesterday.
Last week?
Last year.
First date?
Shut up. I definitely see myself out of my house though, living on my own. Yeah. What about you? Where do you see yourself? Okay.
Living with you, whips outside. If you're married, we're married.
Oh, of
married.
course. Oh my.
Living that couple life, going to Target for no reason.
Okay. All right. Next
Going
question.
to Barnes and Nobles
Next
for
question.
her book obsession.
Next
in 5
question.
years. I've read 632 books.
That's really specific. I've only read like 4 so far.
That was in the span of like a month.
real.
Imagine by the time we get over there, obsession is just gonna grow. And
Okay.
you could get books that are shorter.
Bam. Next question. What is your biggest regret?
Not meeting her earlier.
For real. What were we doing?
You know how much fun we would have had during school classes. I would have passed with better grades. She would have helped me cheat.
You're lying.
How many classes I'd have absences in for skipping.
Is you with me? Actually?
Yeah, I wish I could have met you sooner. I feel
Like how soon? Like middle school
I don't know,
soon?
like 9th grade.
9th grade. We would have been like, ¿esta quién es?
There's una papa.
Una. I know I regret a lot of things, but what's my biggest... What do you look for?
I'm looking for the old napkin.
I don't know. What's my biggest... Give me some ideas.
We're gonna talk about.
Shut up! You're not funny. For real though, a lot of trauma came from there. I feel like my biggest regret... I don't know. You don't like my answer? Y'all, should you get a burst fade? Yes. Next question. What does taking care of you mean to you? You know, like you never had like a self-care day? Like, oh, like this is me time.
The only self-care I consider self-care
my
that
God. I already know what
I
you're
do
gonna
with
I already know what
myself
you're gonna say.
is just lay in bed and watch YouTube.
Oh, I
Peacefully.
thought you were gonna say like what, like play video games.
It's not like because the game, like I play COD. It's not like I'm at peace when I'm playing COD because I get mad, like if I lose or something. You know, if I die to something stupid. Peace is like whenever I'm laying down, Bae's on the phone, she's doing her own thing. I'm over there watching YouTube. It's just peaceful. I'm just laying there like I don't even realize when I pass out.
That's the best kind.
I'm
of
not thinking
going to
about sleeping. I'm just thinking about, oh, I'm at peace right now, you know?
What does self-care mean to me? A showery, having a clean room, just like laying down in my bed, just watching TV because I have time, because I did everything that I need to do.
Self-care day?
Self-care day. Have you ever considered ending your relationship? And if so, what made you stay?
No.
You've never wanted to end our relationship ever?
No.
Never.
Because I've always felt like even if there was moments where like one of us was angry, if she wants to be with me or if she doesn't want to be with me, let her decide.
Be the one to leave.
Yeah. Like if she wants to leave, she leaves. But
You're staying.
I'm staying. Even if I'm the reason she's mad, I wouldn't end anything.
So there's nothing I could do that would make you so mad.
I mean, if you cheated,
Okay, well, that's different.
yeah, that's different. That's what I mean. Nothing that you could really do that would make me so mad. It's not really the end of the world.
Yes, I have. But it was before our relationship. Like, it was when we were talking. Okay, so when we were talking and we first met in person, he completely ignored me. And I was so butthurt. I was so mad. I was so butthurt. We both had a friend at the time. I remember him, like, me telling him, I was like, no, like, I'm gonna, like, cut it off. I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to talk to him anymore. Like, he literally is ignoring me. He didn't talk to me. He didn't look at me once. Because it was like a group outing. But I went to go hang out with him. Like, I didn't go to hang out with but he was avoiding me the entire time. That friend was just like, no, like, he's just really shy. Give him a second chance. And I was like,
And now she knows that. She orders for me.
for real. I literally speak for you.
I hate talking to people.
Yeah. But it was me. So what do you mean? You're basically saying you didn't want to talk to me. We're gonna talk
But not
to
like
me.
I'd be shy because it was first time I ever seen.
Cap, you had seen me before. It was the
No,
first
like,
time we had ever gone out.
Seen the girl that I like in person.
Mm-mm. You seen me at school.
Yeah, but it's different because I never talked to you at school.
You would avoid me at school too.
I wouldn't avoid her on purpose.
Cap,
We didn't.
you know very well.
We had one class that was from across from each other.
Yeah, we've never had a class together. Kind of
We
crazy.
never had a class together or a class that was even close by to each other.
Besides that one class
We
in
had
junior year,
the
I would have ended the relationship. But it wasn't even a relationship at the time. What do you call that?
It wasn't even a talking stage.
No, because we had just met. I
A
remember.
meeting stage.
I remember like, oh, he really likes you. He really likes you. And then I see him in person. Every time I'd get close to him, he would walk away. I would be like, in my head, I was just like, ¿Pa qué vine? Like, did I waste my time coming here? And I literally had to convince my dad. Do you remember? Because it was literally just a bunch of guys. And I remember I had to convince him. I was like, yeah, like, please let me go. Please let me go. And my dad was like, no, like, you're not going. And so then in my head, I was just like, bro, like, what a waste of time. But it's okay because I kept talking and look at us now.
In the car,
Shut up.
making videos.
Okay, what is the most misunderstood thing about each other? Like, mine for you would probably be, people would think he's mean, people would think he's serious, people would think he...
Wait, what was the
He's-
question? Most.
Most misunderstood thing about each other.
Oh.
People think he hates being wherever he's at. He's just really shy. Whenever he's meeting new people, he's just really shy. But it just takes him a while to get comfortable. Once he's comfortable, he doesn't shut up. Once he's comfortable, he's doing random stuff and saying random stuff.
People think you're toxic.
Who's people?
My friends.
No way.
They think you're toxic because I told them that I didn't feel like going out. They told me if I wanted to go out, and I was just like, nah, I don't really want to go out. I just want to be home, talking to Rosie, watching YouTube. And then they were like, she probably told you not to go out with us.
Actually, would you tell me?
It
You
was
defend
Lil
me?
Jonathan. Yeah, I defended you. I was like, nah, it's not even that. I just don't feel like going out. You know, I literally saw you 2 days ago, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, that was 2 days ago. Jonathan also said it too.
Yeah, but I know Jonathan was playing.
Yeah, he was playing.
I know he could care less. Stole you away from him. Y'all used to be like this. Now y'all are like this. I mean, I understand why you hate me, but it's not my fault. You can't marry your homeboy. You can't live your life with your homeboy. Like, what do you expect? That's kind of crazy, though. I didn't think people thought I was toxic.
People just assume from the outside.
Does anyone else think that? Like, that I'm toxic?
Oscar, but he just be playing.
What? Oscar?
He just be
Bro.
He just be playing.
When has he ever said I'm toxic?
He's never really said it. He just said like not toxic.
Okay, well, that's different. That's like nickname.
Or like whenever, you know how recently he's been working and he's like, we should go out this day. Oh, te pega la tóxica.
I literally am the one that tells you to go out.
And then she'd complain. And then she'd complain when I go out.
I complain whenever you get home late.
Late as in 12.
Yeah, that's late. Like, what are you doing out at 12? Like, what?
It's because a lot of times, like, we would be out at 12 if we could.
No, we would not. I would never be out at 12.
Why?
Because I'm asleep.
Not everybody wakes up tired.
So don't say we.
It's funny because she'd be complaining that I go out with my friends, and then she'd be like, you get to go out with your friends, and I don't even have friends that want to go out.
Yeah. Like, I don't complain because he goes out with his friends. I complain that he has friends to go out with.
And then she gets sad.
And then I get sad.
I start feeling like bad for her, so I'm like,
Don't feel
I
bad for
start changing my plans. I would be out till 12. Like, to me, it's normal. I feel like it's normal for a lot of people. I feel like it's
No.
normal for most people. It's just you that goes to sleep so early.
Would
so
you rather me
so
be
you
out?
Feel like, I wouldn't mind if you're out.
Yeah.
I'd probably just be like, when are you getting home? Then
Complaining.
I'm not like complaining as in, you better go home right now. I wouldn't mind if you're out. It's not bad.
If we lost each other, what would be the hardest part to forget? Me.
Everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything. You'd miss everything. You'd look for me
There's
in every
nothing.
girl.
There's nothing that I wouldn't miss. Just the way you love, the way you always think about any little thing. And presence.
unforgettable.
Just your presence in general. You're unforgettably unforgettable. I feel like there's certain people that get into your life that you won't ever forget them.
And I'm one of them. I feel like I'm one of them for everybody.
I know certain people miss you.
Who misses me?
Old friends.
Probably the hardest part to forget how much you put up with me. No one has ever put up with me like that. Not even my own family. They put up with me because they're my family. But you put up with me by choice.
Put up with me.
But you're not as bad as me though.
Like,
I feel like I cause more
I feel
problems.
like
Dang, you
I-
know what? I have to-
whenever you do deal with me, it's with bigger things, and whenever I deal with you, it's like certain little things, you know.
I still feel like you're the only person that's ever put up with me.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
I feel like people grow really tired of me. Like they don't want to put up with the ugly parts of me. So I feel like they're just like nah, and they dip.
Because I always try to understand.
Do you always understand why I'm upset?
Not always.
Even if I explain it to you.
Even if you explain it to me, like I'll be like, oh yeah, you got a point, but like it's like I can see why it's causing you a tantrum, but like at the same
But you
time,
wouldn't.
But like yeah, like me
Okay.
personally.
Yeah. Well, that
me
makes
personally,
sense. Everyone's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I deal with it.
I feel it's because you're just so patient. I can't imagine anyone else like sticking with me. Not like that either, but like just saying like tantrum wise. What was your first impression on me and has it changed?
I mean, when I first saw her, I was like, damn, she's pretty cute.
When was the first time you saw me?
Not in a picture, it was at school. During junior year, I see you
Like walking in
in
class?
that hallway. I'd be like, oh, she's cute.
When
And
they
then-
they came or what?
Yeah, but they came.
How long do you think that you noticed me before you actually?
It's because I had never seen you in person till that junior year. And then when I first saw you,
Like through pictures or what?
yeah, well, like I had seen you through pictures like from the beginning, probably 11th grade. I don't remember exactly when I saw that picture.
What picture?
Remember that picture that you don't even have anymore? We
Me.
were looking for it. We were looking
Me.
for it and we couldn't find it.
I brought some True Fruit so we can taste test it while we continue answering questions. It smells like yogurt. Wait, so what was your first impression of me? You didn't even answer the question.
I thought you were like fresita.
I knew you were gonna say that. You thought I was rich.
She's probably rich. I probably wouldn't be able to ever be good enough for her.
Oh my. It look like huevitos. Why is yours bigger than mine? Wait, what are these? Raspberries? Strawberries?
Strawberries.
Mm. I love True Fruit. True Fruit sponsor me. You still think I'm fresita?
No, you're actually very humble.
Fresitas like stuck up. I'm not stuck up. I'm not even rich. I don't even consider myself middle class. Like vivo bien, but like
I'm homeless.
tampoco-
You're like homeless. Like,
It's just my
takes into account that what her parents have is not what
I
she
have. Yeah.
She's humble about it, you know.
My first impression of you, I thought he was mean. I thought he was serious. Has it changed? No. He's really mean. He bullies me all the time.
Vice versa.
Shut up. No. It has changed. Oh, I thought he was Mexican, but I thought he was your typical Mexican boy. This is our next True Fruit. It's the coconut one.
Freeze-dried coconut.
That definitely has changed. I don't think he's mean. He's actually the sweetest person I've ever met.
Mid AF.
Describe our relationship in 3 words.
Healthy. Communicative.
Not even a word.
Understanding.
I'd probably say funny.
She's hilarious.
I think I'm hilarious.
She thinks she's hilarious, which is hilarious.
Oh my, we're the it couple. Everybody and their mama want to be us, which as they should because we're top.
These are the ones that I at least want to try.
What other word? I don't know. What other word? Cheers. This one looks really scary.
I don't like dark chocolate, and raspberries are mid.
That's so good.
Not bad. The raspberry is very tart.
Funny, healthy. I don't know what
I used
word.
all my vocabulary.
Well, we're just gonna move on. You just disconnected the music, babe. You just. What's a lesson that you learned the hard way? Self-love. I learned that the really, really hard way.
My way of loving is not everybody's way of loving.
That makes sense, yeah. If you died, would it hurt to know your partner could fall in love again? No. I wouldn't want him to be miserable his whole life.
No, I probably would.
You probably would.
What age too?
Well, yeah, like if we're 80, I'd be like,
Yeah,
no.
if you're 80, then there's not even a point of
Like starting all over again.
just trying to start over
If
again.
we're like 80, 90, and he dies, I wouldn't start my life over. I wouldn't expect you to. Because your time probably coming soon. I wouldn't be upset that he started his life again. I would want him to have kids, you know?
Thanks to this man right here, If she were to die, it would happen eventually. Maybe it would take a while, a couple years. To me, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, trying to look for somebody else. Because I don't know how the moment it would feel to like be talking to somebody else, and then just like a memory of you coming into my head.
I think you would just have to explain to that person, my past girlfriend died. They're always gonna ask, why did your past relationship end? Because she died. I feel like saying that automatically tells them, okay, well, they didn't break up. She's just gone now.
And you wouldn't be able to find the one. After you say that, a lot will probably just want to like leave it alone and not and leave you automatically, you know?
Take a couple years to mourn me, but like I don't expect you to be sad for the rest of your life and let your life go to waste. How would you say others describe your relationship?
Once people get to know the relationship,
I feel like we're just so perfect.
I feel like once they hear about the relationship, they're like, oh, you guys are so healthy. How do you do it? How are you able to like communicate? How do you approach her like whenever you feel like something's off? How do you problem solve? People don't see the bad things in the relationship. They only see the good things. Oscar, he's asked me like, have you guys ever gotten into a big argument?
What's a little argument to you?
Like the Wingstop.
Oh my, that was just me joking.
Yeah, but like exactly. So
but
it's
I was
like,
being serious.
Like, I know,
I was being
she was being
serious.
serious, but like in a joking kind of way.
Yeah, I was being over dramatic.
So I know that if I let somebody know,
if people were to hear that, they'd be like, dang, like why is she so mad over Wingstop?
I always end it with like, but I'm pretty sure she was joking. But
what'd they say whenever you told them about that?
Oscar was just like,
toxic.
No way. What the fuck?
You know what, Oscar?
And then they told me the same thing. Just because she's doing that doesn't mean you're wrong.
Did you defend me?
I was just like, yeah, but still, like, she asked for it, so the least I can do is, like, just wait.
I feel like Oscar's really random.
Just asked out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we ended up talking, hey, y tú con tu morrito no han tenido así como un argument, así como que digas, verga. You know?
He has so little to his vocabulary.
I've always been like, sí, pero
nothing that isn't fixable.
Solo lo platicamos y ya.
Oh, son. Have you ever had people tell you, oh, I wish I had your relationship, or I wish I was dating someone like her, like my, really?
Whenever like you give me a gift or something, people be like, oh, W gift, W girlfriend.
With the Xbox?
Yeah, like Chris, he was like, you got the new gen Xbox? I was like, my girlfriend got it for me for Valentine's Day. And he was like, you got yourself a wife.
I love when people say that. I love when people say they wish they had a relationship like ours.
Oscar be like, yo quisiera una relación así como la tuya. I'd be like, it comes at different times for different people. For everybody, it's gonna be different. In
high school, our relationship would always get compared to other relationships, and they would always tell me, yeah, like I wish mine was like yours, or I hope one day I find my Amir. People would describe our relationship as healthy. Obviously, we have our bad days. The arguments don't matter to us. What matters to us is how we solve. There's a solution to every problem. If your partner lost their memory, what's the first thing you would tell them?
That we're married. I lost the ring.
Oh my god, then I literally divorced you. I'd be like, what do you mean you lost the ring? I lost my memory and you couldn't even keep a hold of a ring?
No, you lost the ring.
Oh, you tell me I lost the ring?
You had it on.
That's so messed up.
Whenever you lost your memory, somehow the way you lost your memory, you ended up losing the ring. But like we're married. We have like 6 dogs waiting at home, so we gotta go home.
What if we don't have 6 dogs?
We'll get 6 dogs on the way home.
Oh, I probably would show you all our pictures and be like, yeah, like this is
we
us.
Did all this.
Yeah, I'd be like, look, we did this and we did that. And you would obviously see yourself in the pictures, so you'd be like, oh yeah, like she's telling the truth. Like
Yeah.
What is one thing people always get wrong about you?
A lot of people don't think I am the way I am. You see me, I'm always looking either down,
angry,
or like I'm just in my own world.
He has an RBF.
I don't really react to anything.
You look so serious.
Nothing around me is like my business. You know?
Oh, be so for
So
real.
it's like
that doesn't mean look mean.
The fact that I look mean doesn't mean that I'm mean. If you don't talk to me, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Oh, people think I'm stuck up. Don't.
Who would think that?
You thought that, you
I
idiot.
can't believe I thought that.
Yeah, me either. People think like soy creída. Think like me creo, like no sé. Like,
It's because she's just pretty.
it's just how
So like
I
when
carry
you see
myself.
her, when she got that walk.
It's just how I carry myself. I went too long without thinking that I was good enough to where I feel like I'm good enough. But even then, when I didn't think I was good enough, people still thought I was stuck up.
You look happy.
I don't know about all that either, but it's because I can't control my emotions. Like, if I'm angry, you're gonna see it in my face. You're gonna see it in my body language. I went to the movies, like, my mom knew I was mad. She was like, ¿Qué tienes? And I was like, nada. People have my personality all wrong. The way I talk, people think they're like, oh, like, she creída.
For me, I feel like I just gotten used to it. I've always felt like it was normal.
The Colombia vlog.
Bass boosted on that.
Describe the process of falling in love.
It starts off as you not even knowing. In a way, it feels like something good is happening. You don't even realize it. Thinking like, oh, this is probably just a girl that I'm gonna be talking to. You know?
I don't know about that.
No, like
I don't know about that one.
you don't automatically think
I did. Me, I would describe the process of falling in love.
because she's better at explaining things. She's gonna say what I wanted to say.
Okay, so I think the process is something like you feel the butterflies, and all of a sudden, like your world just starts revolving around them. If I did this, like how would it affect them? Oh, if I get this, I'm gonna bring something for him too. Or oh, I'm gonna get this because it reminds me of him. Or oh, I'm gonna get us matching this so that way like he can think of me. Every decision revolves around them, and then all of a sudden you care about their opinion.
She,
Like
she
I feel
said
like,
I look better without a jacket. I don't got a jacket.
he said I look better with straight hair, so my hair straight. What's the first thing you told your friends about me? I don't remember the first thing I told my friends.
First thing I told my friends was, right after the Target incident.
They were like, "Oh, how do you feel, Amir?
Yeah, because
how do you
they
feel?"
asked me how that.
Yeah, because they saw that you were ignoring
yeah,
me.
Yeah, and I was like,
Idiot.
I was so nervous. Like I couldn't. I feel weird. I feel so nervous. I feel like I was gonna fuck up.
Well, you did.
I know I did. In the moment, it wasn't my intention to make you feel any sort of way.
But I know that now because
like,
ya te conozco.
I was just like palms sweaty. I couldn't get
Palms
words
sweaty,
out,
me
know.
spaghetti?
Yeah.
Wait, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. So funny.
I couldn't walk up to her because like words wouldn't come out my mouth.
Oh my.
It was just like road of emotions,
So what's the first thing you told them though?
Oh, that,
like about me?
About you? I
Yeah.
was like,
Not that you were nervous.
like,
That's about you.
I don't know if she likes me.
That's the first thing you said about me? Is that, oh, I don't know if she likes me?
No, well, like the first thing I ever said was to her, and I was like, she's pretty.
That's it? What did he say whenever you said that?
He didn't say anything. He said, let me put you on.
Well, God bless him, for real. That was before we started talking then.
Yeah.
Probably who you were friends with. That was the first thing that I told them. They obviously slapped me and were like, you don't think that's weird? Oh my God, like, that's kind of like homie hopping. Like, don't you think that's weird? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it is kind of weird, yes. And once we started talking, I probably just told them how you were just really shy. They would always tell me, they'd be like, I saw your boyfriend, he ignored me. Or he didn't even say hi. He was like, oh, I tried to give him a high five, but he ignored
I used
me.
to ignore them so much. But like, it wasn't like I was trying to ignore them. Her friends are way more like
We're
friendly.
loud.
They're
We're loud.
friendly. It doesn't matter if they're 10 hallways down.
You could hear them.
Yeah, you could.
Could you hear me?
them.
I'm
I
just
don't
as
know.
loud as they are.
I mean, like probably when you're with them.
Whenever we were going to class, did you like ever hear me like from behind?
Yeah,
Like-
people talking.
Huh?
I hear talking.
Right, but did you hear me?
Multiple times that I could hear y'all.
Yeah,
All the
because
time.
we're loud.
All the
That's
time.
that's my
It's
question.
literally all the time.
Okay.
I just knew that you guys walked together,
Mhm.
But like I
We
would.
were always together.
Yeah, I never like ever found y'all randomly. Literally, only time I would see you is during the 6. We started talking, I would start walking to class, and then you guys would start walking to class. You're like, yeah, I could hear y'all. It's fucking loud
we're
as
loud?
shit.
Did that annoy you?
No,
Was that kind of like a
No, I
like a
just.
dang, she's loud?
No.
Like you never thought it was loud? Like in a bad way? No? Like it was never like a turn off or anything? Like a
Because
red
I don't,
flag?
no, because I don't really mind it. It's not like you're speaking embarrassing things out loud.
Well, sometimes we would. We would just say whatever.
Well, I just walk to class.
Okay. That's what I told them first about you. I was like, yeah, he's so-and-so's friend. They made me feel horrible about it. But then they grew to like you. So that's what matters.
Not Jacory.
Jacory wasn't even in the picture at that time.
He is now.
He is now! I literally would tell them, I was like, don't worry, girl. He was like that with me, too. And they would be like, no way. Like, he ignored you? Like, he was really shy with you? And I'd be like, yes. Next question. Who would cry the most at your funeral?
You.
Yeah, I would.
She'd be
I would bawl my eyes out.
sobbing on the floor.
For real, I would. Who would cry the most at my funeral? I don't know. I don't think anyone would cry. I know you would not cry the most.
Neon.
No, I don't think Neon would.
You don't think your mom?
No. Maybe my sister, but like I'm not saying like I don't think they'd cry, but I'm saying like who would
No,
cry
yeah,
the
who
most?
would cry the most?
No one. This is gonna be the last question, guys. What is the hardest part about dating you?
About dating you?
Dating you.
Also about dating me?
Yes.
I don't show too much emotion. But it's like, look at me in the body language, and it seems like I don't care because
Because you don't care. So you would say the hardest part about dating you is you're really emotionless?
Yeah, especially for somebody who has a lot of emotion.
It's not a problem. The problem is being emotionless.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So you're the problem. Good. Then we established that. Glad you said that.
It's not like the emotionless part. It's just the way I look. Not that I don't feel any emotion towards
That's just
it.
how you
That's just
present.
how.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Show
I
your
just don't
emotion.
know how to.
What do you mean you don't know how to, like, you don't know how
I
to
don't
express
know.
yourself or what?
I don't.
I already know because obviously, you know, I see it. But like, how do you not know how to express yourself?
I honestly don't know. Things happen and I'm just there like.
You just
I
have no
just-
reaction.
Like everything just goes through my head, but nothing comes out.
My hand is freezing.
Have you been holding it?
Yeah.
And it's been.
Yeah, I think that is the hardest part about dating you. It's feeling like you don't care. Feeling like you're not listening. I feel like the hardest part about dating me is that I don't expect less from someone. Like let me try to put this in the words. The hardest part about dating me is I want too much. I want too much from a person. But I feel like that's probably why a lot of people have left my life because they think no, like I can't give her that, or no, like she's asking for too much. So cute. I want a dog like that. They're so cute. They're so fluffy. I react too fast.
What do you mean by that?
If something happens, I'm automatically like, oh well, then let's not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Or oh, well, then what's the point?
I know what you mean, and like yeah.
That it gets kind of annoying.
It's kind of true, but I try to like make you understand why things are happening.
But I always understand.
Yeah, you
But
always
the
understand,
problem,
but you
the
get.
problem isn't understanding. The problem is the reaction.
Yeah.
My first immediate reaction, because obviously at first I'm not gonna understand until I process. I'm like, okay, well I get it now. It's not his fault, or I get this had to happen, or whatever. But like that doesn't stop me from reacting.
It's like if I say, oh, I'm gonna go to your house at 5, and then I text her, I'm like, I'm gonna probably get there like at 6. She wants to cancel plans, like save it for another week or something, like just don't come anymore. So she automatically goes to wanting to cancel everything. Now I'm like, oh, we can still see each other. Even if she tells me no, just save it for another, I still come. If I don't come, it's gonna be worse.
I expect you to come, because if you don't, then I'll be like, you still didn't
But
come.
I don't come because you expect me to come. I come because I was gonna come regardless.
Okay.
If you're mad at the fact that I'm an hour late or not.
Like if it was anyone else, like someone, it's because you have a lot of patience. That's why I feel like you put up with me. If there's a problem, I'll tell you about it, and I expect you to change it. Like I expect you to fix it. I feel like that would be a problem too, because I'm so quick to like cause an argument about it, you know, and not drop it until I see a change. So I feel like a lot of people would find that annoying. Be like, dang, like just drop it, you know, or be like, oh, like I'm not gonna change, like you're just gonna have to deal with it. I don't take no bare minimum. I feel like people are just like, oh, like she wants this, she wants that, she wants this.
The person thinks you're willing to change, well, they'll change, you know? Not like you telling
That's
them
true.
it's gonna change them, you know? But you still do it anyways.
I don't want like whoever, I don't want them to be like, well, you never said there was a problem, you never said you didn't like it. That's why I always say it. It's because girls have this thing where just like, he should know. But like, if it's like his first relationship, his first serious one, you have to understand, guys are dumb. Like, they do not like know how to read minds. Like, guys, you have to tell them straight up. Be like, oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. Because if you don't, they're gonna do it again, and they're gonna keep doing it again because you don't tell them that it's wrong. So you have to be able to use your words. You have to be able to tell them, hey, I didn't like this, so next time I expect you to do this. It literally just takes speaking. I always tell my sister this too, because she just expects stuff. I'm like, girl, you can't expect stuff, because maybe so and so was with another girl that wasn't like that. It was just like, okay, well, that's how my other relationship worked and it went well, so that's just what he's gonna do. You have to mold men into the guy that you want. You have to train him. He's literally a dog. Train your man, Miss Girl. If you didn't like that he did this, you tell him, hey, I didn't like that, and he has to change it. He has to want to change, and if he doesn't, dip, leave, save yourself. What are you thinking about? You have your resting, your RBF face.
I'm blown away, honestly. The way you describe things is just unfathomable, despicable. Not despicable. I just wanted to say the word.
Well, that is gonna conclude this mukbang.
True Fruit, sponsor her.
What are you?
Baby. Have you ever seen that video? Of
No.
the little girl trying to tell her mom what she wants, and she's like, baby.
What?
She likes baby. And then she's like, strawberry?
Yes.
Yeah. You never seen that video?
No.
What do you want?
We're gonna end the video because we have to go to Crumble.
A veces son las más finas. Premium le gusta la gasolina. Fue caso si chinga como morfina.
Should I throw it back? What? Should I throw it back?
You're all the thing.
Okay, bye guys. Subscribe. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Toodles.